Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Vernon Law out of Idaho will be the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Ready now, Jesus Alou. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And this one bounds around against the wall. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Standing in now, Jim Davenport, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 40.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Willie McCovey is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and Willie Mack sends a drive to right. This one's carrying. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Jim Hart, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Hart is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. San Francisco leads this one 2-0. Gaylord Perry gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Maury Wills. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Maury Wills.
Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So now to the plate, Manny Alou. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. A dive. He's got it. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping into the box, Willie Stargell. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ollie Brown.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Alou, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Alou is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Hal Lanier.
In now, Hal Lanier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. This is popped up. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Roberto Clemente, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Bill Mazeroski. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mays looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Gene Alley. Line but speared on a hop. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
The left fielder, Manny Jimenez.
Striding in, Manny Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We've played 2. It's the Giants 2 and the Pirates 1. Standing in, Gaylord Perry.
Leading off for the Giants, the pitcher, Gaylord Perry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And he's able to stay with it, but he did not make that look easy.
The left fielder, Jesus Alou.
Standing in, Jesus Alou. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Jimenez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Davenport.
Digging in, Jim Davenport earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the hit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants down in order. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jerry May, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jerry May.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Vernon Law. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now the 0-1. Runners off for second. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Maury Wills, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. May leads off second with one gone in the inning. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Manny Alou, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Willie Stargell, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays.
The center fielder, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
The first baseman.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now to the plate, Willie McCovey, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Jim Hart, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Here comes the 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate now, Ollie Brown. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Next to the Giants, the catcher,
Into the box, Tom Haller, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
now batting, Shortstop, Al Lanier.
At the plate, Hal Lanier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. May over to his right. And that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Pirates 1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Roberto Clemente.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a 5-2 game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now, Gene Alley, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Don't want to forget about him. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here it comes, 0-2. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheaper.
In to score, the runner from third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, Jerry May, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Vernon Law down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
To the plate now, Maury Wills, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Giants 5 and the Pirates all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Gaylord Perry.
Gaylord Perry.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Stargell is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesus Alou.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Jesus Alou, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Jim Davenport, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Two out, nobody on. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Ready for another shot now, Manny Alou. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Willie Stargell. Fouled away. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Bill Mazeroski. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now, Gene Alley.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. 5 innings complete, all even at 5 apiece. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next to the guy, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie McCovey. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 16, Hart.
Settling in now, Jim Hart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball. Count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Giants down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Manny Jimenez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Jerry May.
Ready once again, Jerry May. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Now batting, the pitcher, Vernon Law.
At the plate now, Vernon Law, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Maury Wills. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. This remains a 5-all ball game. Ready to take his hacks again, Ollie Brown, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Dennis Ryder comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Dennis Ryder.
Into the box now, Tom Haller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Popped him up. Wills is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop,
So in now for San Francisco, Hal Lanier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Throw to first.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jack Hyatt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Jack Hyatt.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Brown rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Jesus Alou, swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 6. Lindsey McDaniel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 39, Lindsey McDaniel.
Now at the plate, Manny Alou. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
Sent on the ground out to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The first baseman, number 8.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on it.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Mays waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding in, Bill Mazeroski, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Digging in, Jim Davenport. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Bruce Del Carmen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
43, Bruce Del Carmen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Willie Mays. And he fouls this one off. Del Carmen is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie McCovey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. Stepping into the box, Gene Alley.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, Gene Alley.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny Jimenez.
Into the box now, Manny Jimenez. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Jerry May, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Ron Herbert takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 34, Ron Herbert.
Manny Mota will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Manny Mota.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Pete Nicholson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Jim Hart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ollie Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Good curveball, strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Tom Haller.
So striding forward now, Tom Haller. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. May is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Giants down in order. Weird still tied 6-6. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Maury Wills. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Lined hard toward right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
To the plate now, Manny Alou. Now a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Always great when a game really